Okay, we're on to quiz module 2.2 verbs. There are only 5 questions, so I will go ahead and read each question aloud and the possible answers. And I'll pause for a few moments to, give you a chance to try and figure out the right answer before I give you the correct answer. If you need more time, just go ahead and pause the video. All right, let's get started. Number 1. Which of the following are the basic verb endings in Italian? Choose all answers that apply. A. ARE, B. ERE, C. IRE, D. ORE, or E. URE. Okay, so letters A, B, and C are the correct answer. There are 3 main types of verbs. These are based on their endings in the infinitive form: ARE, ERE, and IRE. Number 2. Which of the following verbs have already been conjugated? Choose all answers that apply. A. Parlare, B. Vedere, C. Dormo, D. Mangiare, or E. Cerchiamo. Okay, so the correct answers were C and E. If the verb ends in ARE, ERE, or IRE, then it's in its infinitive form. Otherwise, it has already been conjugated to correspond to who or what is performing the action. In this case, dormo and cerchiamo. Number 3. Which of the following is an irregular verb? Choose all answers that apply. A. Essere, to be. B. Avere, to have. C. Fare, to do or make. D. Andare, to go. Or E. Volere, to want. Okay, so in this case, all of them are the correct answer. So all of these are considered irregular verbs because they do not follow the regular conjugation patterns, although some are very close. These are very common and will just need to be memorized. Some other irregular verbs include dare, stare, dovere, potere, and bere. Number 4. Please choose the correct way to say, I want to learn how to cook. As a hint, I'll give you the verbs. So, volere means to want. Imparare a, to learn or to learn how. And cucinare means to cook. Choose only one best answer. Okay, so A, volere imparo a cucinare. B, voglio imparo a cucino. C, voglio imparare a cucino. Or D, voglio imparare a cucinare. Okay, so letter D was the correct answer. Whenever you have 2 or more verbs in a row, you only need to conjugate the first verb. Just like in English, you'd conjugate the first verb and leave the following verb or verbs in their infinitive or to form. For example, I want, conjugated in the first person singular, plus to learn how in the infinitive, plus to cook in the infinitive. Okay, so in Italian, voglio, which is conjugated in the first person singular, plus imparare a in the infinitive, plus cucinare in the infinitive. Note, imparare is usually directly followed by the preposition a when saying to learn how to do something. And number 5, which of the following statements is incorrect? Choose only one best answer. A, we use the impersonal si when we want to express an action, way of thinking, or behaving that is generalized, recommended, or suggested. B, reflexive verbs are verbs whose subject and object are the same. Therefore, the action is reflected back to the person or thing performing the action. They're always accompanied by a reflexive pronoun. Or C, infinitives are the verb forms that have already been conjugated to correspond to the person or thing performing the action. Okay, so letter C was the incorrect answer. So an infinitive, or l'infinito, is the basic form of a verb before it's been conjugated. In English, it's the to form of a verb. In Italian, it's the ere, ere, or ire form. All right, so how did you do? If there are any that you had any trouble with, or if you want to go back and retake the quiz, just feel free to rewatch this video. Otherwise, you can just reread the answers here. And I'll just scroll through these quickly, and you can pause the video if you want to reread any of them. All right, great job.